Hey my little angels, and welcome back to part 3 of this event. The tutorial is over and the purpose of this video is to point out other interesting things that we observed during this event and of course, showing you all the milestones and how it progressed. Thank you to Scott and Eli for their video contributions since I was going to be asleep when a couple of milestones would have been reached and for pointing out a couple of glitches as well. Oh, and Ace for their totem visual. Hopefully this video can also help and show others what to expect if this event ever comes back around another year, or for those who did not have time to partake in this event, they can experience it through these videos to get an idea. Anyhow, in the last video I already showed how the completion of Milestone Part 1 was, which was done by September the 21st, and how to make the totem I did in order to help complete the event calendar quickly. A couple of friends in my tribe pointed out that there was a bug which appeared and lasted for around only 3 rounds. And I was luckily there for that 3rd round so I could record and show it to you guys. It was apparently only happening in the international vanilla rooms. But anyhow, if you ran across the bridge to the water or wood, it would convert into a cement or broom respectively. Some people had to move back and forth a few times before it did, but that was pretty cool to witness, and as you can see it did count on the calendar too. It was fixed that next round where I was going to show you the conversion into brooms, but I did find out that if you carry an item and high-five another rat who does not carry an item, you both cry, and if you high-five someone who carries another item which is not a part of the combination, such as a water high-fiving a wood, then you both become angry. Oh, I tested it out again today, and it turns out whether you both carry the same item or one of you carried an item, or both carried an item which could not be combined together, you end up crying, angry, or hiding, and it's random. Anyhow, I was checking back and forth between my alt and main to make sure I did not miss the milestone, and here's the completion of that 2nd milestone, which happened by September the 26th. For the 3rd milestone, it required a lot of stone, so here's an easy to use totem to be able to reach that ×3 stone location, how it looks like, and how it works when it's spawned, the model to build this totem, and then the red dot showing where to spawn the totem exactly. If a player wished to get cement or brooms, then one way was to spawn a trampoline where allowed, to get past the bridge area and high-five the other person, or Fisham could build a few planks over the left upper side. Milestone 3 completion was very anticlimactic, but that's how it looked like, and it was done a day later by September the 27th. Now you are finally able to walk across to high-five another player without needing a shaman's help. Completing Milestone 4 was done a couple days later by September the 29th, had a new level built to the castle, and it was set on fire. At this point, it was taking us forever, and we were afraid we wouldn't be able to finish it in time, so we advised Tig to lower the requirements down to 100k water, but by the time the requirements were altered, we were already at 132k water, so when the requirement was lowered at the next restart, it already showed that Milestone 5 was completed, so no one was able to witness it change, which was just the elimination of the fire on October the 3rd. Milestone 6 completion finishes the building of the castle, which was done 3 days later by October the 6th. Then it was discovered that one player could solo the teamwork items, so there was no need to high-five another player. Just carry the item on over to the other location and duck to combine both the items to form the combination that you needed. Completing milestone number 7 was very speedy, jumping up 3k and 5k items in each bar every round. And we know our progress in the past was at about 400 an item during average peak hours, so this felt like there was a hack going on. But as it turns out, Tig implemented a code to the event which adds items automatically to the bar as the end of the event approaches. Now it made sense as to how we finished the event on October the 6th as well in just 6.5 hours. At this point, you had to make sure that you brought back at least one item required by the progress bar in any milestone. I did that during the 1st and 2nd milestone itself and then was AFK for the rest of the event since I was busy with life. So when the 7th milestone was completed, everyone who completed this requirement was awarded the Alchemist title. Even players who were not on any event map received it. Or if you log on at any other time while the event is still there, aka till October the 10th, you get the title as soon as you log on. Of course, as long as you did complete the one simple requirement to obtain this title before Milestone 7 was finished. It does not notify you of this, so be sure to check your profile and scroll all the way down to the titles and check that way or type /title in the chat. That about wraps up this whole event. Hope you all enjoyed it. See you for the Halloween event. Bye! QTAngel out. As always, peace.